What's up, guys? This is your boy Busy Blue, and I am back today for another recap and review of Big Brother Season 19. This episode is episode 19. Yo, everything was going so well until Josh started to think and speak and do stuff. He always... It was the last 5 minutes of the show, and Josh just fucked it up. Sorry, I had to move this back a little bit. So let's go into it. So we start off in the beginning. Elena came in a little too strong. She came in just a little too strong. Sorry, you guys, I'm back with my dog. Come here. I'm going to show people my good. I'm at my mom's house, or the house that I kind of grew up in. And my sister has been watching my dog for me. Luke, say it to the camera. He doesn't want to. He was playing with his rope, and I had to take it from him. But I'm getting my baby back. Anyway, go back into it. So it starts off, Elena was nervous, came a little too strong. She goes to Josh and is like, yo, so should I be worried about being put up? And he's like, I don't know yet. So, we'll see. Josh and Wreck-It Ralph talk, and Josh came up to Wreck-It Ralph to bury the hatchet. He's like, look, I know we kind of got off on rocky terms, but, I'm beneath that. That's beneath me now. I don't want to, do stuff like that anymore. Let's just let bygones be bygones. I'm done with the pots and pans and all of that stuff. Because if we're going to play the game, let's just play the game. Let's not do anything, extra. My glass of wine is all the way over here, guys. So let's just, let's let that be over. So they kind of buried the hatchet. So Wreck-It Ralph is a little concerned that he may go up, but he's like, look, we already buried it. We hopefully, that's water under the bridge now. So, it was good to hear that Josh is the one who came up to him and he's trying to do something different. It looks like he's trying to clean up his image a little bit. I'm not sure if this is something that Paul said, which I'm sure it's not. So maybe production said, I hate being a theorist, but he's trying to clean up that image that he's assuming that he has. Jessica, okay, was looking like a whole snack. She was just looking so gorgeous during that whole time. I had to write that down. I was like, oh, she was just looking like a snack. After that, we see Josh in the room with everybody else, and he was telling them, like, look, I'm about to go on a very huge power trip. So y'all be prepared, y'all be ready, because it's definitely about to go down. Sorry, let me move these closer so I'm not constantly turning my head. Then Paul said to Mark and Elena that he doesn't think that he doesn't know. Paul said to the group, I don't think that Wreck-It Ralph and Elena are happy about you winning. And he's like, well, why would you think that? He's like, they just didn't seem it. So Wreck-It Ralph comes into the room, just, hey guys, awkward timing, whatever. But Alex, I guess it just didn't go through mentally. And she's like, okay, but yeah, whatever. You were saying about Wreck-It Ralph and Elena not being happy? And he's like, Wreck-It Ralph's like, wait, what? And once she said it, I think she was trying to grab the words out, but then she had to figure out what she's doing. Second of all, was that her foot that she put into her mouth in her confessional? What type of nasty ass shit? Anyway, so now she was trying to clean up what she messed up. She's like, oh, are you happy? Because you don't seem like you are. I mean, she did a good job of twisting and turning it or whatever. So she's like, well, come talk to me. She tries to pull them aside because she realizes she's fucked up. But even everybody else looking like, yo, what did you just say that? So she sits him down like, well, is there something you have to? She puts the onus on him and like, prove yourself, do this, so that way she doesn't have to do too much talking, which was a very, very smart idea. She done fucked up, and if she keeps or continuously talks, it could go downhill. So she's like, well, prove it to me, or what do you have to say to me, or something like that. So they kind of get over it. He's saying like, look, Alex is that way. It just seems as if you've been flip-flopping in his confessional. He's like, I have. I have been, because I don't know who I know who's on my side truly, but I have to act like these other people are on my side and they're acting too. So I have to play this role of I'm here but I'm not here. So after that, it's like kind of water under the bridge, and she's like, okay, well, I see your side, whatever. So Jess and Cody, they need so Paul tells, we have a meeting with Elena, Paul, and Josh. I mean, sorry, Christmas, Paul and Josh. And he's saying like how he just really needs to, he doesn't trust Elena. Something's fishy about her. You know, we just need to, you know, get her out. I don't trust her. I think she's sneaky. I am on, or let me get to that a little bit later. Paul's like, no. Like Jessica, Cody, Jody is who we need to get put up. Don't, you know, I understand those things are bad, but that can't be happening right now because I need those people to go up. Christmas, you could tell by her facial expression and everything, like, she's over it. She's over it. She's understanding, like, yo, why are we playing his game? And Paul's in his confessional saying, like, look, I've been working Elena. You know what I'm saying? If he takes her eyes back from my game, he doesn't worry about anybody else's game but his. I mean, and that's not a bad thing. But he's like, yo, he gotta quiet that down because you're gonna mess up my alliance. You know, my God. So after that, Paul leaves and Christmas is telling Josh, look, listen to him, but do what you want to do. Okay? And that's a motto that I live by, y'all. I'm not even joking, and I tell people this all the time. You can laugh at me all you want to. It was a long, long time ago when Paris Hilton was relevant. My God. And in the interview, they asked her, you know, how she gets so successful, why she's so happy, this and that. She said, you tell people what they want to hear, and then you just do what you want to do. And it's just, you know, as long as you're not ruffling the feathers too much, you'll be good. And it's not my number one rule or motto, but you know, at times it works. Anyway, Elena starts to talk to Josh. Elena and Josh have this conversation. In this moment, he wasn't thinking rationally, and I think that he's got more chance to really think through his thoughts in order to really get to where he needs to be. But at first it was like, he was holding on to that vote. Like, you guys voted me out. And this is what I said in the last review, and I brought this up in the last review. Mark and Elena are where they are now. I even said Mark. Mark and Elena are where they are now because of Paul. This is why they are where they are. It's not because they were talking too much to Cody or talking too much to Jess and they were just seeming a little bit too close. They are in the spot that they're in because of Paul. Paul and convinced the other side of the house that they should not trust them because of how close it seems like they are to Cody and Jess. In doing that, they decided, he convinced them to not tell Mark and Elena that they were flipping. So then when the house flips, now they're on the outs. And that line was drawn for them. Because Elena is flip-floppy enough that if they would have told her and Mark, like, look, the house is flipping, let's at least make a unanimous vote, they would have just done it. But because they didn't tell them, he pushed them on the outs. Does that make sense? Because I was looking at it before. Now he has separated them because it looks like he only wanted to work with Elena and not work with Wreck-It Ralph. So now he's separating them and getting closer with Elena so that she can be on his team. And this is why Elena, I feel bad for her because Elena's in this position because of Paul, the person who's protecting. I'm about to go down the line too about how Paul is in the middle of all of this shit. And Josh, he's thinking somewhat, but he's let's just go into it. So he's holding up to this vote thing, saying, you know, you voted for me, you voted me, you voted to evict me, and I just can't get over that. She's saying, look, that's because the house didn't tell me. It wasn't because I dislike you or I'm disloyal or anything like that. They did not tell me that we were flipping, so I thought I was doing what the house was doing. Clearly, I was not. So you don't take it personal because I was doing what I thought the house was doing, but the house wasn't doing that. Sorry, guys. My position's changed because my battery died. I feel like this shit happened last time and I charged it all day, and then here we are. Forget it. Anyway, so after that, Paul is just like, not Paul, sorry, Josh is just like, you know what? It's water under the bridge. Like, it's okay. Like, I still don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Da 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 da. So we move on from that. We have Paul, Christmas, and no. Sorry. We go out of that. We have Elena on the block. Elena saying, you know, I really don't want to be in the block for my birthday. She's becoming friends with, I put down here, she's becoming friends with Paul, and Paul's the person who has her in this situation in the first place. You know, she's in here talking, oh, I don't want to go on the block for my birthday, and I'm just really getting close to the person who got you here. You're in the outs because of this. This is the guy who you shouldn't be talking with. And then once that happens, Josh comes in. Now I only wrote this down because it's showing Paul's true colors. So Josh comes in. I guess he gets a plate or something that he was trying to give. He was trying to give her Paul or something like that. But as he comes in, Paul's sitting down, feet up, in his HOH room, in Josh's HOH room, and I guess Josh was trying to hand it to him, and he says, "Oh, just put it down right there." Even production does like this little boom or something like that when it happens. Just settle it down right there. Thank you. You dismissed. That's kind of what it seemed like. I don't like Paul in this attitude. Oh my God, it frustrates me. That was just a little tidbit that I wanted to put in there. So now Jessa and Christmas is talking. He wants Elena out. That's what his decision is. He said, look, I have done this is the time Josh started making sense. Y'all need to write this down, record it. You know, this is the time that Josh made sense. I don't like her. The reasons behind, you know, him not liking her are minute and compared to the fact that there are bigger targets in the house. Jess and Cody. And they are clear targets. As long as they're in the house, I'm not a target. Now, I'm down the line to go. Truly down the line to go. But because the numbers are stacked against them, it's more likable for me to stay than for them to stay. There's no reason for me to put them on the block because people are going to be going for them if they're still here. I need to start getting out people that I know may be a vote for somebody else. And that was the most sense Josh has ever made. Look, whoever else wins is going to take out Jess and Cody. What I need to worry about taking them out for? Because I'm trying to get to the end. You know, I'm trying to get further along in this game. I can't get further along in the game if I'm doing everybody else's work. I've already done everybody else's work. You know what I'm saying? I've done the whole pots and pans thing. I've already done all of this stuff. I want to play my game. And my game, no matter how flawed or skewed or whatever my logic may be in some parts of it, Elena has to go. And I had to sit back and I was like, you did that. You did that. I'm proud of you. Let me find out that he done found a wizard. Okay? And the wizard has granted him a brain. Okay? Because he has thought this through. And I ain't mad at him. There's no reason for me to get these people out because everybody else is going to get there. Ain't nobody worried about me. I done meatballed and pots and pans my way around here. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I should be nervous if they win. Maybe. Because they'll go after Paul before they go after me. We hope. You know, Jody hasn't been making the best decision as a team. But kudos to you. Kudos to you, Josh, right now. Because it's coming. So he talks about, you know, he's telling Christmas, like, look, she has an alliance. She's able to defend her case. She's been able to move between both sides of the house swiftly, and I don't like it. Even when, you know, she was on the outs, now she's been able to get back in, and she's getting closer with Paul. And I don't like that. And Christmas is starting to see Paul for who he is. And I even put this on Twitter. I guess when all you can do is scooch around, you know, you got limited mobility, you got to pick a room, okay? And once you sit in that room, you have to just listen and accept. Alright, guys. I just stopped fucking with the camera. It died again. And that was a good joke. No. But anyway, again, Christmas has been she's been able to assess the situation. So she's like, look, do what you want to do. I'm tired of Paul running this house. I'm tired of him doing whatever he wants to do. Do what you want to do, and I got your back. Don't even worry about it or whatever. Because Paul thinks this is his room already. You know, he always up here. You know, he telling people to just put it down on the table. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? So do what you want to do. Do what you think is best. So we move on from that. But Christmas is telling Josh, wait until later on in the week. Don't tell too many people because you don't want to ruffle any feathers. See, this is how it's supposed to go. You know, I truly do think that Christmas is looking out for Josh. Now, if it's because she needs him, I'm not sure. But I do think she's looking out for him. Whereas in Paul is like, wait a second, you can't get rid of Elena. I need her. I'm making, amends with her. I'm just getting close with her. You can't do that for me. Whereas Elena, where Christmas is like, you know what? This is your HOA. This is your world, baby. We just living in it. Do what you want to do. So they talk about the temptation. After that, the temptation thing happens and they're saying that it's happening. Everyone needs to, decide whether or not they're going to do the competition. So they go in and do the whole drinking thing. Yo, y'all think they be doing a new bottle after every person, or you think they just be refilling it? I don't know why that came to mind today. I think production would be like, look, they don't been living together for this long. As soon as you get done drinking it and we know what drink you drink, they just pour a little bit more in the green bottle. And now the next person go, what y'all think? I don't know why that came to mind today, but I was thinking, I hope they have a new bottle every time. I at least wash it. My God. And why the hell did Cody run up there so fast? Like, was it a time limit? Anyway, everybody decided that they wanted to play in the Temptation comp except for Christmas. They must have told her, girl, you have to run this. This is not what you want to. This ain't what you gonna want to do. So just take the red cup. Jess and Cody have a conversation and they decide to themselves, one person has to win and one person has to lose. Smart. If you're a competition beast, this is what you should do. Somebody has to win this, and then the other person has to lose. Well, the person who wins it is automatically safe. So now we don't have to worry about how we're going to get the next person safe. The next person loses. Once they lose, they're automatically granted an option of playing in the veto. It's brilliant, because then they have a chance to stay. And in a position where that Jess and Cody is in, this is what they need to do. So they do all of that. The competition called Strangest Things. It basically was a haunted house in the Big Brother house. Was it just me? Or was Cowboy Bill the worst person? Jason was the worst person to read these instructions. When I say I was lost, I don't know if he just didn't give enough breaths or sentences, space after the periods or comment. It was just like, bro, what do they have to do? I was lost as fuck. I was so lost. But then it made sense. It made sense after it happened. So, sorry, got a call. After that, they started playing the competition. I loved how Rick and Ralph called. I have to win this because I don't want to be attacked by the meatball monster. Hashtag meatball monster, okay? Everybody goes, yo, this took up half the episode. I guess they said to themselves, look, we didn't do the veto ceremony, and we only showed a little bit of the veto competition the last time. We gonna play the whole thing. The whole thing. When I say they show every person's turn, and it was almost like we watched them for their whole 3 or 4 minutes, however long they were doing. It was like, why is this competition? It's still going. And then Cody ran in there and ran through that thing like a bat out of hell. Like he just was like, he ain't got time for the fuck shit, whatever. Needless to say, their plan works. They revealed what was going on. Luke, stop. They revealed what was going on. Cody won first place and Jessica won last place. It was Kevin and Paul who were really, really close with them, and they really, 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 really wanted him to win. I was concerned. Well, I wasn't concerned, but I was thinking to myself, did they understand that this was a plan? And then immediately after, they was like, oh, just do that. They just clearly threw that. And that's when they kind of figured out like this was Jody's plan the whole time, which is great. I love it. So after that, Elena and Mark talk. It's like, look, we're going up. Like Mark was like, yo, I know I'm going up. Who do you think they're gonna put next to me? Because he just assumes that Elena's just in there. Now their disconnect after that split has just been severed so much that they're disconnected. And he's like, she's like, oh, me. He's like, really? I mean, fucked me over, left me out here by myself, And they still gonna fuck you over? You think so? And she's like, yeah. So after that, Josh and Paul talk. And he's saying like, look, Paul tells Josh, if we get rid of Jess, Elena now comes to our side. Is she not on our side? And he's like, no, I want to get rid of Elena. And Josh tells him, well, there are an order of operations. What? What do you mean the order of who wrote this? There's an order of what? I'm gonna leave that one alone. And you don't tell me. Let me leave it alone. Josh wants Elena to go. You know what I'm saying? And he wants her to go for valid reasons. Now he can't, for strategic purposes, he can't effectively say all of that to Paul, because basically it's like, yo, Cody and Jessica are bigger targets, and so are you. So no one's gonna be worried about me. He can't effectively say that to him, but it's like, yo, I don't. He has to make up those reasons, which I think he's saying so much that he's starting to believe himself. He like she has to go because of, you know, her vulnerable for me versus she's been flip-flopping, and he has to say these other reasons because his real reason, or the one that makes the most sense, he can't say to Paul. Because Paul is a part of that reason why he needs to stay. But anyway. Paul tells him, don't be stupid. Paul always calling him stupid. And Josh is so much of a... Because I would have stopped him the first time he said it. Like when he got excited about, you know, oh yeah, I'm staying there. I said, you know, don't be too excited, dumb. Or dummy or stupid. He always called him, yo, you got one more stupid. Okay, and the one you just said was too much already. Don't be calling me dumb. But anyway, he's like, yo, don't be stupid. We need to put them up as pawns or whatever. How about, and this is when the fuck shit happens. How about I go down there and I tell, you know, Mark and Elaine, I try to have a conversation with them, basically telling them, look, he's going to put you up as pawns. I told him to put me up first. But because I'm a better competitor. I mean, I told him to put me up first, but he says no, he doesn't want to take the chance. So he's going to put them up. How about I go tell him that? I don't know if I want to separate that. You know, I'm going to wait. Because take that, just hold that in for a second. Josh is like, look, I don't care what you say, Elena's a target. But he doesn't say it to him. He says it in the confessional, like, look, I don't care what he says, Elena's a target. But he's like, okay, to appease Paul, sure. Whatever you need to say to get her on the block. Paul goes down to Elena. Paul tells her, look, Josh is putting you up. I told him to put me up first because I'm a stronger. Now he adds this. I told him to put me up because I'm a stronger competitor. I'm the person who's going to be able to do it, but he doesn't want to take that chance. Now, mind you, when he was up with Josh, he was just like, look, I'm going to tell them you're putting me up. I told you to put me up. You're putting them up. I told you to put me up, but you don't want to take the chance. Now he's going to Elena. He's fucking up. The stress is getting to him. I told him to put me up because I'm a better competitor. I'm a stronger competitor, but he doesn't want to take the chance. So you're going to go up. So then Elena's like, wait, what? What do you mean he's not putting you up? Like, why would he put me up? If he wants stronger competitors, then you need to. So he's like, look, I'm about to go talk to him. Now, this is where the fuck shit really happens. And it starts with Josh. And Paul I guess the wizard didn't give him a full brain. He must just give him a half of a brain. And the only person who was thinking logically in that room was Elena. Now, I don't like that lip injection, Kylie, Kendall, whichever one has the fake lips looking bitch at all still. Because of how she treated Wreck-It Ralph. But she was the only one thinking logically in this room. So she goes upstairs and she's like, what do you mean? Why am I going up? He's like, look, I just needed to put you up because... She's like, no. If you want to put up stronger competitors, there are people stronger in the house than me. Paul said that he nominated himself because he's a stronger competitor than I am. Why wouldn't you put him up? Why wouldn't you put Alex up? These are people who are stronger competitors. You know, and then Josh is like, he did nominate himself, but I want to make sure, I don't want to put him in harm's way. Overlooking all of the stuff about stronger competitors, whatever. You know what? Let me go get Paul. Paul comes into the room, my God, And that's when the other half of the brain that the wizard gave Josh in the beginning of the episode disintegrated. You are manipulating. Now he's talking to, now he's saying, look, I talked to Elena. She doesn't want to go up as a pawn. And he's like, yeah, well, was it? She's like, no, I think that there are better people to put up if you want stronger competitors. This is the base, okay? The base is the strong competitors. Well, I don't like you because I feel like you're manipulative and you just threw your closest allies under the bus. You told me to put up Paul or Josh. I asked you who I should put up. You told me to put up Paul or Josh. She said, no. I mean, Paul or Alex. Those are your allies. She said, no. You never asked me who you should put up. You said you wanted strong competitors. I told you, if you want strong competitors, these people are stronger than me. You never asked me anything. Okay, I give unsolicited advice with regards to the strength of these people. In her confessional, she said, now I'm not knocking my own abilities. I'm just saying that there's people stronger than me, you know what I'm saying? But I can do it. But now, Josh in the brain, he had just went away. No, you're throwing him under the bus. So now you're lying? Now you're lying? You're calling me a liar? You're saying that I didn't want to put you... Because this is... You see how I had to change my tone? Because this is when Bozo the Clown has stepped back in. Okay, the true meatball monster. No, you're lying to me, so are you going to say that you're lying? And Paul's just sitting in the corner. Now, Paul is the reason why we are here in the first place. And Elena's not saying... I feel like if Elena sat them down and really just explain, look, this is why I'm in the position that I'm in. From being on the outs to now being a part or being in the argument that she said, no, you're a liar, so you're just going to say that he didn't want it, da-da-da. I never said that, Josh. I'm not calling you a liar. What I'm saying to you is that you never asked me for advice. And yes, I did. It was tricky because she did say their names, but it was because she said that they're stronger people, and if you're going on the base of strength, I'm not the person to go up. But it was hard for her to say that because they don't look like she did throw them on the bus because, yes, I did say there's two people. But because they're stronger, but because Josh is yelling, she can't get that part out. I didn't say those people shouldn't go up. I said that they're stronger than me, and if you want strong competitors, they are stronger people. So this is what are you trying to say that? Okay. The conversation ends with Elena, looking shocked or whatever, and it's over. Paul's not saying anything, and Josh is still, the meatball monster is still going to put him up. After that, we get the nomination ceremony. Jess is there by default, and he puts up Mark and Elena. He says, Mark, you've been trying to get in with the familia. Is that something that's even sticking? Or is it just something that we're allowing him to say? I hope he doesn't think this is friendship. Shit, never mind. I know CBS, they'll try to make anything a hashtag. They're trying all things now. But you're trying to get into the familia, but you'll always be a meatball to me. Because the correlation makes tons of sense in somebody whose brain has left the building. They evicted his brain, okay? Elena, don't take it personal. Everybody knows what I want in the house. And then here we go to Jess. Just like him with the sunglasses during the HOA ceremony. I'm going for you. You took a shot at me. Now I'm going to be taking a shot at you. Yes. Oh, my God. I forgot this was the Josh show. You know what I'm saying? He said, yes, it is. And then the Vita ceremony is adjourned. Jess isn't going out with the fight. She said, you're going to try to drag her out kicking and screaming. Okay? And that would actually be something good to watch. This episode was, for me, the episode was good. And let me not say because the way they dragged this temptation out. Okay? When did the temptations start being more important than veto ceremonies? Veto games. Now we watching extended versions of... Anyway, I thought that the gameplay is good. I'm loving where Christmas is going. Now, she still annoys me when she comes over on the screen as much as Raven does, Tinkerbell does. Okay, because even when they showed her playing the game, they could have skipped that. Y'all could have kept that. Use that footage for something else. But it was good until these last minutes where I was like, yo, Josh, you just fuck. I was on your side, bruh. We'll see what happens. It's getting tricky right now. I'm not gonna do any spoilers on the, for the live feeds, but it's getting tricky. I don't know who is leaving. I don't know who is leaving because because there's so many alliances in the house and people go back and forth and everybody said that this is the only alliance. There's so many things that people are saying to other people that you just I don't know. I'm excited about it. What do you guys think about Josh's reasons for wanting to evict Elena? Are there parts that you like? Are there parts that you don't like? Do you think Jody has a chance? I think that Jody should say. I think that his logic is spot on, and this is why I told you guys in my last video. I should be scared. I should be nervous. Josh don't got no brain, he got no backbone. So here we are. Y'all know I'm Team Jody. Hold that thought. Yeah, I know I'm Team Jody, so we'll see what's happening. I'm starting to like Christmas a little bit more, only because she's bucking against this establishment, and she's starting to see the game for what it is. And I was liking Josh because he was starting to get a backbone. You know, whoever let him borrow their brain, thank you. So we'll see. I'm excited to see how this week plays out. As much as I was gonna say that I wasn't gonna watch, I wasn't interested. I am. Tell me what you think about this episode. Put it in the comments. Thank all of you for subscribing, yo. That last video, I don't know what I said to y'all to touch your spirits. But my subscriber count jumped like 20 people, which is still, it's small and minute and compared to the realm of like all the people who are on YouTube, but it was so huge for me. And I want to thank you guys. Continue to share my videos on your social media platform. Follow me on social media platform. It's Busy Blue. One of these areas. It's Busy Blue on all social media, and I will talk to you guys on Wednesday.